What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about those Rise of the Ronin leaks. This is a few days old, but I wanted to go through it because it does seem very, very official. It comes from the Snitches Discord, and it was actually brought to him, I think, by a community member called Soldier Delta. And I will not show this part, but I'll throw it in just for, credibility. They do provide, pictures. They're actual pictures of the game that show, okay, well, let's back it up. Let's show that I know what I'm talking about and actually have physical evidence. So I do think these things are going to be very, very legit. Gives us a chance to kind of talk about them and see if we like it, because I do think a lot of people are very, very interested in this game. And I believe at the very end here, they talk about when the game might actually come out. So let's just quickly read through what they said. The game is a mix of Assassin's Creed, Ghost of Tsushima, and Dark Souls. Many item descriptions are used to make the lore bigger and better. There's numerous side quests that are more like Ubisoft side quest designs. There's difficulty options, skill and technique trees, and I think there is a picture of that one specifically. Performance and quality modes, trying to improve fidelity before launch. There's planned romance options, and it's planned for Q1 2024. So, as these next couple months go, I do think not only we know September, October, even November is absolutely stacked with games where there's actually too many of them. Well, then you start to go to, and you think about the beginning of 2024, games that come out then, it's going to be unbelievable. It seems like there's a lot of games that'll probably release between January and March of next year, but that's a big one in terms of when to start marking your calendar. I honestly look to the first one as one of the biggest kind of indicators. We haven't seen too much about this game, right? Now people are excited, I'm excited, but we don't really know too much about it. But game being a mix of AC, Ghost of Tsushima, and Dark Souls, that is quite a mix. There are things in all of them that I like. I'm a huge Ghost of Tsushima fan. Dark Souls, very obviously difficult oriented, could never really get into them too much. And of course, Assassin's Creed is Assassin's Creed. So mixing them all together seems cool. The difficulty options, I think that'll probably generally make people happy. You think of Dark Souls and you think of difficulty, but maybe because it'll have some influence of other games, it won't be as hard. Again, those skill and tech trees, I think those are the ones that pictures kind of back it up. Romance options, to me, is kind of, it's not odd. I don't want to say that as a negative thing. I mean, I do think it probably is odd. I wouldn't expect romance in this game. If you told me that, I would be kind of caught off guard. So that's just what I mean. It's not a bad thing. It's just I wouldn't have necessarily expected it. But again, maybe that is the influence of a little bit more like Ghost of Tsushima, where there was kind of companion quest to a degree. Obviously not exactly, right? But you could go on a quest line with, a person, and they'll kind of take you throughout the entire map. So maybe something like that, and at the end of it, you can romance them. So a little mixture of Ghost of Tsushima, and then, I don't know, a little maybe Mass Effect, or that's probably a little bit too far. But it seems really good. Maybe the only negative, so Ubisoft side quest designs, that one's tough. Because I think not even just Ubisoft, I mean, yeah, you can all point and laugh at Ubisoft and people do it. I think just in general, there's a lot of games that are so big that there's a lot of fluff with their side quests. So Ubisoft side quests in particular, are they any different than some of the other ones? Maybe they're a little bit more of the negative side of when you think of a side quest, but we'll have to kind of see it play out, see how it works. That one is probably one that people would take some, offense to, that you probably wouldn't want that, but we got to see it, I think, in action to fully know. So you let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.